Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am back with another episode, and I'm not in the best of mood. So, this is an email topic. Yes, this is an email topic. I'm gathering my thoughts to where I'm going to go with this because this is a different email topic. See, this email topic is not from one of you guys. I'm writing this email topic to myself. This email topic is from Big Ward to Big Ward on behalf of my neighbor, a woman that's being abused. I'm writing this email topic to myself on behalf of that lady because she can't do it, because she's afraid. She's being abused by one of the weakest men I've ever seen in my life. A man that will argue and fight with a woman all day, every day. I live in an apartment, right? The rent in Mobile, Alabama, the rent is $1,200 a month. How he afford to live there, I don't know. He ain't been too long out of prison. He give off that loser vibe. But some kind of way, he coming up with $1,200 a month to live next to me and argue and fight and beat up a woman. When I tell you they argue all night, all day, non-stop. So, dear Big Ward, I am writing you for help. I left this man time and time again. I'm an alcoholic. I leave him, I get off alcohol. I do well for myself. Then he'll come back crying and begging and pleading. Please come home. He brings me alcohol, knowing I almost died in his apartment. Stayed in ICU 3 months. Cirrhosis of the liver. He brings me alcohol. I'm sorry, Big Ward, that you just had to witness me having alcohol withdrawal. And I'm sorry that I asked you to go buy me some alcohol because I'm about to pass out. And it freaked you out because you don't know what's going on. I ain't never seen nobody have alcohol withdrawal. But it's doing this. I'm hoping the liquor store. I run up to the liquor store. I don't know should I buy the alcohol or not. But I went and bought her the alcohol. The cheapest vodka they had. She didn't care what kind it was. She just needed some alcohol in her system to take the edge off, as she said. She was going into shock or something. Normally, I wouldn't give the drug to a drug addict who trying to recover or whatever, but she said she had to have it or she was going to pass out. It was a physical thing. It wasn't just, I just feel like getting drunk. It was, I need this to function, to stop shaking. So I went and bought it. She's an adult, so she's not a kid. She drunk, she hurried up and opened it like it was medicine and chugged it. Didn't worry about no taste or nothing, and chugged it. A few seconds later, she stopped shaking. It was like she took some medicine. And it worked like that. She stopped shaking. I apologize to you, Big Ward, which is what she did, for you having to see this. But my old man, I only been back 2 days, and this is what he did to me. She showed me, you know. I hear the furniture moving, rumbling, the walls being bumped up against of the violence going on. I even called. We got security. I live in an apartment complex that has security. They talking about something, a certain time of day with the noise. I called about the noise. I didn't actually know what was going on. Find out that he's abusing her. So I was sitting in my car. She was sitting on the porch right there. We was talking. I didn't want to be sitting on side of it in case he pull up. You know, he hadn't left. And she just telling me what was going on about her health issues. What he doing to her. How she left. Doing good. Gone for 3 months. He come back begging and crying. Family members calling her. His family members. He been crying ever since she been gone. All that, you know, all these people. And you go back. So, dear Big Ward, I didn't write you this email. You writing it on my behalf. I'm writing myself this email on behalf of my neighbor, the young lady that's being abused by a loser. And if she would really ask me a question, it would be, why do I continue to accept this? Why do I continue to allow this man to treat me this way? Why do I leave, do better for myself, and allow him to draw me right back? And I come back knowing what he gonna do, and he do the same thing over and over again, and I keep coming back. Big Ward, can you help me? Why do I continue the same behavior over and over again, even though it's destroying me? This man is gonna take me out of here. And I know it. And I keep coming back. Dear Big Ward, thank you for writing this email on my behalf, because I didn't have the courage. I didn't even know that you had a YouTube channel or that you help people. So I couldn't ask for the help myself. So thank you for asking yourself to help me. Figure out, how can I save my life before it's too late? All right, for any woman that's going through the same situation. See, this is what I got going on over here. I read a comment, right? Big boy, your last few videos, you just been dogging women. I don't have any video dogging women. I don't dog women, I don't dog men, I don't dog nobody. I state facts on whoever, men and women. I've had men say, I just dog men, I'm pandering to the women. Now I got women saying I'm pandering to the men. So to both of y'all, whoever's saying that, I don't care what y'all think. There's other channels out here you can listen to that's going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm not one of them. I said that in the comments too when I replied to you. If you're looking for somebody going to tell you what you want to hear, you can go find that. They're everywhere on YouTube. There's plenty of channels telling women that they are the greatest. Ain't nothing wrong with it. They have no flaws. They're the perfect little angels. There are plenty of channels doing that. There are plenty of channels telling men ain't nothing wrong with them, and it's all the women's fault. There's plenty of channels for that, fellas, if you want that. But if you want a no BS, no chaser, no bias, even talk about my own self, you're in the right place. If you can't handle that, you need to leave now, because it ain't going to get no better. I'm going to continue on the same path I'm on pointing out truth and facts about both genders, all the races, whatever. And I'm not the one to care about who like it and who don't. I ain't worried about who like it. I ain't worried about who don't like it. I'm doing me. Just like the bluebird when it sings. He doing him. Whether you like it or not, the bird sing because he sing. Not because you like it. The bird ain't singing because you like it. And he ain't going to stop singing because you don't. He just going to do what he do. Sing. I'm going to do what I do. Tell the truth. As best as I know it. If I'm wrong, I'll come back and apologize. So this is for, because I know she ain't the only one. She was apologizing. She felt so stupid and embarrassed and dumb and just killing herself. Belittling herself to the lowest degree. So I stopped her. Stop right there. What you ain't gonna do, young lady. I just say young lady, she about 40. She's on federal probation, she was telling me about. She's been on there for 5 years. She almost off in December. So she got a lot going against her too. But that don't mean you deserve to be abused, mistreated, dogged out, hurt, in danger from somebody who's supposed to love you. So first thing you're going to do, young lady, you're not going to stand in my presence and beat yourself up like that. You're not going to stand before the great big ward. I just felt like saying that. I don't know. Cause I mean that, the great big ward. Because I believe in encouragement, uplifting, raising your value, man or woman. So you're not going to stand before a guy like that and put yourself down. You're not going to be able to do that, young lady. So first off, let's start right here. You don't love yourself for whatever reason. I've been there, done that. I know how I feel when you're putting up with stuff off somebody you love and you can't leave. It makes you hate yourself. It makes you doubt yourself. It makes you feel stupid, less than. And the more you start hating yourself, the more abuse and mistreatment you take. So young lady, what's the first thing you're going to do? And we're going to build that self-worth back up. Because people who love themselves and have high self-worth ain't going to let no bum-ass man treat them the way he treating you. No reason at all. They don't have sex, dates, nothing. Fuss and fight. That's it. This is a man don't even want no coochie. He just want to fuss and fight all day long. I'm like, man, when you got time to go get you some? Bust one. No, you want to fight. You doing the wrong effing. Try the other effing that might relieve some of your stress instead of the effing you doing, which is fighting. A woman at that. And I'm looking at him. He walks with a limp. He about this big. He ain't finna do that to no man. Ain't gonna do it. Y'all just bear with me, man. Any woman that's out here listening to this video, you gotta love, don't get with no man until you are sure you love yourself. Let me say that a little louder. Don't get in no, ladies, do not get in a relationship, especially with these men nowadays, these women hating men. There are a lot of men out here that hate women. So you got to make sure before you dealing with any man out here that you love yourself first. So if he come with that foolishness, you can go. Because you love yourself enough to not take no crap off of him. For the sake of love, how you love him. He about to take you out of here. I got to watch what I say on here. They probably going to flag it anyway. Even if they do flag it, I'm going to post it. Even if they make no commercial, I don't make no money off of it, I'm going to still post this video. Because somebody need to hear this, because it's another woman out here, plenty of women out here. I don't know if you're able to, if you ain't took your phone the way you can watch YouTube. But if you able to get away from that abuser for a little while and watch a YouTube video, and this video happen to pop up, love yourself enough to get up out of there. Don't do nothing else. Don't worry about what you gonna do, how you gonna make it, where your money gonna come from. First, you gotta get up out of there. You don't love him. You hate yourself. I told my neighbor, you don't love that man like that. It ain't cause you love him that you keep coming back. You say you don't know why you keep coming back. I guess I love him. You don't love him. You hate you. Ain't no love nowhere in play in this picture. You don't love that man like that. Ain't that much love in the world. Love is a beautiful thing. Love is a good thing. You don't love that man. You hate yourself. Don't blame that foolishness on love. It's all hate. He hates you and you hate him. No, I got that backwards. He hates you and you hate you. That's it right there. That's the facts. He hates you by the way he treating you. He hate you, lady. He don't love you, lady. He hates you. And he hates you because he hates him too. He hates himself. People that love themselves don't treat other people like that. So first of all, you're dealing with a self-hater. So this situation, this relationship is two people that hate themselves that are in a relationship together. He hates himself and you hate yourself. And y'all trying to come together, call yourself being in love. Ain't no love nowhere in that picture. Nowhere. Love is beautiful. If what you're going through is painful and it hurt, that ain't love. Love don't hurt. That's why everybody is seeking love, because love is beautiful. We all want love because love is beautiful. What we're experiencing, what we're actually getting is something else masquerading as love. But it ain't love. It's hate with a love costume on. Remember, like the wolf in sheep's clothing? What a lot of you women are going through right now is hate and love clothing. It's hate with a love costume on to fool you to think it's love, but it's actually hate up under there. You must understand that. It's not love. That man don't love you, neighbor. That man don't love himself, neighbor. You don't love you, neighbor. Because if you loved you, you'd have been gone. The first sign of him being the way he is, you'd have been gone. You don't love yourself. You got to figure that out. You need to get out of this relationship and never get into another relationship until you learn to have a wonderful, loving, kind relationship with yourself. Ladies, learn to love and be kind. Have a wonderful and beautiful relationship with yourself, and you'll be able to have that with a man. A lot of y'all are picking the wrong men because y'all are the wrong woman. Who am I the wrong woman for, big boy? You're the wrong woman for yourselves. You're not treating yourselves good. So you're not going to find a man that's going to treat you good until you learn how to treat yourself good. I don't mean buying purses, BBLs, eyelashes, makeup, breast implants, tummy tucks. That ain't what I mean by treating yourselves good. I don't mean going to get I got my PhD. I got my master's in such and such. I make $280,000 a year. That ain't what I mean by being good to yourself. You can still hate yourself with all that. Be good to yourself as in loving yourself the way you are, flaws and all. If you got a flat butt, you love yourself. Big stomach, you love yourself. Work at Popeyes, you love yourself. Then and only then should you be even considering being in a relationship with a man. Until you get there, when your PhD means nothing, when you don't need a BBL, no matter how flat your butt is, you ain't worried about no BBL. Because you happy with what you see, how God made you. Until you get to that point, ladies, don't get in a relationship. Or you're going to end up with a man like this clown. He pulled up on her while she was drinking her alcohol. I'm sitting in the car. Who bought you that? This guy right here. She, girl, you left me where you were. You supposed to. I don't give a damn about that. He ain't look at me. You said one word to me, and I'm in your. I don't like, I don't like men like that. But I mind my business. She asked me for help. I'm not trying to holler at you lady, none of that, but old jealous dude like that, he probably thinking she getting with me now. I don't want no parts of that in my life. That lady was crying, shaking like a tree in the wind. That's the only reason other than that I don't get in that type stuff because, y'all leave them dudes and go back. I'm not getting in that. But I couldn't stand by and not help her. So if he come to me, he gonna get what he asked for. But 9 times out of 10, he ain't. Men that do women like that ain't gonna do nothing to no man. So any men out there, before you get in a relationship with a woman, if you get into one, love yourself first. Have a great relationship with yourself, man, before you get into a relationship with a woman. Love yourself, man, so you won't mistreat somebody's daughter. Because you might have a daughter, and you're going to have that karma coming on you one day for how you treated somebody else's daughter. Somebody going to treat your daughter like that. Love yourself first, man. To my neighbor. I don't know, man. Big Ward actually at a loss of words. What can I do? I know you can't make grown people do nothing. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. But if you let them smell it, they might become thirsty. I asked her, is there anywhere she can go? I'll pay for it. She said she done burnt all her bridges because everybody that was willing to help her should come back, leave and come back, leave and come back. So what they told her, everybody told her, if you leave again, don't come back here. So I told her, if you're willing to leave, find you a little cheap motel. I can't pay for no expensive because I got a son, I got other stuff I got to pay for. Until you figure out what you're going to do, leave his ass, and I'll pay for you to stay somewhere. I don't want to hit it. She's sick right now. I can't stand this. I'll get my money on the back end. I've noticed that the more I help people, the more God blessing me with money I wasn't even expecting. Just popping up. So God got me on this end. Go find you somewhere to stay. I'll pay for it. She won't do that. I ain't going to have to pay for it because she ain't going to do it. But if she do, which I told her, I'll pay for it. I don't want no sex. I don't want nothing. No, you ain't got to talk to me. Just go get you some help. Talk to your probation officer. See about the Penelope house. Whatever you got to do, I'll help you. Without actually interacting with you because I don't want that drama. So, I'll keep y'all informed on what happened. Did she do anything? Sorry to spoil y'all day with this, but I'm getting it off my chest. Just email to myself. Got it, Big Ward? Yes, I got it. So, get it, got it, good. Bye.